the Bermuda Bodybuilding Federation presents the 24th Annual Night of Champions on Bermuda Sports Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Ministers Robin, Minister Butterfield, and Dame Jennifer Smith. Okay, quarter turn to the left. Miss Booker will put you in your place. Hey, Brother Robin, you know I gotta talk to you, man. Come to me, brother. Let me tell you, last year when this brother walked in here, you know, he was like me, a little bit wider than a few other people here. And I took a quarter turn to the left. The brother made a left turn and went straight down to CU Bar. There was a bar. CU Gym. I remember that's a bar. He went down to CU Gym, and 4 pant sizes smaller later, the brother has made a stand. You can do what you want to do and achieve what you want to achieve. Man, you got to get on. God bless. And there's 2 wonderful ladies that are with me. Dave, Jennifer, and Sister Nelitha down there at CU Gym with you also. You're all down there working out. And I know Dan wanted to get up here and dance because she's a fantastic dancer. We should have had on some oldie-goldie for her just now. She'd have kicked up a step for you all.
We only just want you to join us.
Well, my daughter she actually gave me, a membership down at the gym for, bought my membership and over Christmas. I went down there once. I walked in and I went down the bottom steps where the weights are, and one of the trainers were there, and he had me lifting my arms like that there, and they stayed like that there. And you know how hard it was driving a car home like that there? No, it hurt too much. But I will be there Monday. All right? Now we have, ladies and gentlemen, 2 new member gyms that have joined in with the BBBF. And we're going to ask Minister Robin if he can just present these 2 certificates to the, first of all, Evolution's Health and Fitness Center. They are now an official member of the BBBF, and we want to thank them in affiliation with the IFBB. And we want to thank them so much. I've got the certificates here, and the other one will be presented to the club at Frith Home Gardens Fitness Center. Accepting on behalf of Evolutions is our president, Ms. Kendi Lee Fogo. And now we need the representative from the club at Elbow Beach. Which is Carl Nedley. Now, we're getting ready for some awards here. I've just got to get the paperwork together. Just give us a sec. And we have it.
Okay, Lisa, while Mr. Deal is...
Once again, Minister Ravan, in our figure fitness,
here it comes.
height categories, 5'2" was, oh, excuse me. We have another special award before we do this here. And I do apologize. We have a very special presentation to make to our past president, Mr. Dennis Wainwright.
Yes.
Would you please come to the front? And I will ask Dame Jennifer Smith if she would be so honored as to present him with a plaque that is so well deserved for your outstanding service to this federation. The many years that you dedicated yourself. Above all, please stand with me as we recognize one of Bermuda's greatest athletes, everyone. From football, represented Bermuda in cricket, one of the greatest old-time wicketkeeper and goalkeepers here in Bermuda. Also, bodybuilding, karate, any sport that you name, Mr. Dennis Wainwright. Well deserved, an honor bestowed to you. We thank you, sir.
Standing ovation.
Mr. Wainwright, would you care to say a word?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm honored to receive this award. You know, most times they give you flowers when you can't walk. So I'm very, very pleased with receiving this. 1987, when I remember that very clearly, Lee Haney came to Bermuda, and I went to watch his presentation at the Salters gym, and I came out thinking, I said, you know, we don't have a proper organization. And I decided that night that I was going to start the next day going around to the gyms, speaking to the gym owners, and try to get a proper organization. We had championships every now and then. When certain people got in shape, they would have a championship. But I took it upon myself to go around to all the gym owners and speak to them. And after about 2 or 3 weeks, I was called to a meeting chaired by Mr. Brenton Roberts and Mr. Tom Smith. He was the secretary, I think, at the time. And from there, we decided that we would have an organization, and hence the Bermuda Bodybuilding Federation was formed. Our first president was Mr. Raymond Smith. I was the vice president, and I've been into it ever since. It's been hard work, but I've had a passion for bodybuilding and fitness, and it caused me a lot of trouble at home at times, but my wife used to say, I'm going to tell him. My wife used to say, yeah, when one of your Barbie dolls asks you to do something, yeah, you jumping, blah, 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 blah. And so it used to really get on my skin. She knew how to push my buttons, you know. So a couple of years ago, Mal DeRosa and Percy Painter, I was talking to them. I said, look, my wife wants to do some training. So she joined the CU gym. She trains 5 days a week. She swims 7 days a week, all year round. So you know how I shut her up now? "Oh, you're trying to be one of my Barbie dolls." But it's all good. This year we got a new president, Ms. Candy Lee Fogo, who has been one of our great champions in bodybuilding, and she's a great hockey player, and she was on the administrative team for a number of years. And I do feel that bodybuilding's in good hands. She has a very good committee, a hard-working committee, and I'm very pleased with the performance, the results of the work this year. This show has been gone very well, without hitch, and I would like to ask you to give Candy Lee Fogo a round of applause.
Well deserved. As I say, doing an outstanding girl.
And thank you very much.
Once again, Mr. Dennis Wainwright.
All right. An awesome speech there by the past president.
That's right.
The Bermuda Bodybuilding Federation's Night of Champions will be back after these messages.